Oh, yeah, okay, I'm in love with this sword. Look at this sword. Playing Ring Around the Rosie. We're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Ooh, okay, so it just straight fries them. Yeah, this weapon has a glowing red eye. I think out of all three Operation Monarch bundles, this is going to be the single best one here. This is the Tracer Pack Mechagodzilla limited time bundle with Cyber Crimson Tracers, Photon Scream Dismemberment. We're definitely going to try both those out. Starting off with the Operator skin itself, and just looking at this, I like this so much better than both the Kong and the Godzilla skin. This looks so much different than the original Operator. Can't wait to test that out. Moving on to the blueprints, and these aren't heroic, meaning all the Mastery camos and Pack-a-Punch camos are going to work on these. We're going to be testing these out in both Vanguard and Warzone, so that's going to be fun, and I can't wait to taste out the Dismemberment as well. Then we got the Type 100, and even the side blueprints look pretty sick. I really hope we get to see all that red and stuff when we put camos on it. Then we got a melee blueprint, and you guys know I'm a sucker for a good looking melee blueprint, and this is the best Katana skin we've seen. Even lights up. I wonder how that's going to have an effect in game. Then we've got an MVP highlight and a highlight intro. Can't show those off because we're in Warzone. We'll show those off later. We got a network uptime watch, which is a watch. Then we got a pretty sick calling card here. Then we got this emblem right here, and then we've got a charm, which not a big fan of charms, but this one does look kind of sick. I am going to be doing a giveaway of one of these limited time bundles. The winner can pick which one of the three bundles they want. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is check out the pinned comment Twitter link below, click on it, do what it says, and you'll be entered to win. All right, here we go. Let's start off by testing out the Itra burst. Let's see the tracer on it. It's like a red electric tracer fire. That is pretty sick. Let's see if there's anything that sticks on the ground when we shoot it. No, it pretty much goes immediately. Still a very solid tracer effect. I actually really enjoy that. Unfortunately, we're not able to inspect it because we're in Vanguard to see that red eye a little bit better. However, once we do our Warzone testing, we'll be able to inspect all the weapons in this bundle. When you ADS, you got this red ring around it, but here we go. Let's see the Dismemberment effect. Where's the zombies at? All right, so if we shoot a zombie, it looks like it's just a big shot of electricity. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not the best Dismemberment effect ever, but it's still very, very noticeable. It's going to catch your eyes, especially when you're killing a lot of zombies. Now, when it comes to the Operator skin itself, you can't even tell you're using Mechagodzilla by the hands. The only way you can even tell is if you start punching over there to the right, you're going to see the glowing red part, which is pretty sick, but the hands itself definitely don't give it away. There's also the charm. The charm glows. It's got glowing red eyes, and the back of it also glows. Pretty sick charm if you care for charms, but with that, we need to go ahead and start getting points to Pack-a-Punch this and see if we can still see that glowing red eye once it's Pack-a-Punched. If you're new here and want to sub, I'd greatly appreciate it. We post detailed guides for all the major bundles that release, so if you want to check those out and see more guides like this, make sure you sub. All right, here we go. Pack-a-Punch time, baby. Let's see what the Pack-a-Punch camos look like on this variant, and maybe it's because we're in the light, but I can't see any of the red. Let's go into a darker area. So yeah, the eye's still there. All the glowing effects are still there. Really wish I could inspect this. The barrel still lights up, so it looks pretty fantastic with Pack-a-Punch camo. Not the biggest fan of this Pack-a-Punch camo on this variant. The red doesn't work really well with the other colors, but I feel like the Mastery camos are going to look fantastic on this bad boy. Here we go, testing out the sword, and we're actually going to save a ton. Ooh, dude, look at that red effect. This is sick. I love melee weapons that have, it's almost like a tracer effect for a sword, and it's got like an electric glow. Unlike Kong's axe, you can inspect this. So if you slice with it, it turns red, and the inspect works, dude. Look, oh, the lightning effect only stays there for a second though, but if you use it and then you inspect real quick, you can see that fire effect on it. But there is an issue with this. We actually have the gold camo applied on this. It doesn't look like any camos work in Vanguard on the Katana, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm in love with this sword. Look at this sword on a darker map. Dude, the glow is ridiculous. Almost looks like a lightsaber when you kind of inspect it in a darker area and you can't see any of this, you know, the metal part of it. I really wish camos worked with this, and they might update it. I know the Junkyard Jet actually got an update 2 weeks after the bundle came out, so hopefully they'll update it and allow camos to be on it, because, dude, just look at that. Take this in a dark environment, and this is just, it's one of the better parts of the bundle, and there's a lot of good parts about this bundle. Here's how the Mechagodzilla Operator skin looks like in the Vanguard menu. I think this is my favorite Operator skin that we've seen in Vanguard. This is for the Constanze Operator. Let's go ahead and see the MVP highlight. It's called Machine Learning. Oh, okay. So you fire in their face and then you stomp on their head. That's pretty brutal. I wish this was a finishing move. This bundle doesn't come with one. It's got this MVP highlight instead. Then it also comes with a highlight intro called Rival Protocol. And it just stands there with electricity. Cool, but I don't use these that often. Boom, here we are on a brighter map to go ahead and test out the blueprints. You can't really see the glowing as well on a brighter map. I mean, you can notice it, but the main way to really notice the glowing on blueprints is in a darker area. That's kind of obvious. let's go ahead and take a first look at the Type 100 blueprint. We haven't tested this out yet. This is still cool looking, but I think it's kind of outshined by the Itra burst and the Katana. Overall, still pretty fantastic for a side variant. If you take it in a brighter environment, can't see it as well. Let's test out the tracer fire. And I mean, it has the electricity in it, but one thing about the electric tracers, you really can't see the electric part of these tracers that well on brighter maps. We're able to see it in zombies because it's darker, and you can kind of see it inside, but the electric part of these tracers, you're not going to see near as well on pretty much most of the MP maps that are brighter. All right, here we go, testing out the mastery camo, starting off with gold, and I love how this covers it. So you can still tell this is a pretty fancy blueprint once you put on the camos. You can still see all the glowing parts, which is going to look good in a more like zombie style darker map. Same thing, the Type 100 also has the glowing stuff there as well. Now let's go and move on to the diamond camo, which is usually give or take based on the variant. Yeah, the diamond camo in Vanguard is just, I mean, it's Vanguard diamond. There's really not much you can do with it. Moving on to our first like final tier camo, the atomic camo, and it's giving me a little bit of weird vibes. The glowing red just, it doesn't fit the theme of atomic that well. Like it's not bad. It's not bad, but I definitely like the gold out of all those more often. Now let's go ahead and test out the zombies camo. I love me some golden viper. I really want to see. Ooh, that matches. Actually, I want to take this in the dark. That matches it pretty well. The Golden Viper just looks so good on so many blueprints. Yeah, Golden Viper so far is my absolute favorite way to run this. And dude, it fits this so well. Dude, the Golden Viper camo is just a goated camo. And we're going to have to respawn. Ooh, the Plague Diamond actually looks pretty good on this variant. Usually I'm not a big fan of Diamond or Plague Diamond here in Vanguard, but something about that Rose Gold just works really well with the lights on this. Go ahead, test out the Type 100. Even this looks good. You know, this might be my second favorite. I think the Golden Viper is a little bit better, but the Plague Diamond is probably my second favorite camo on these blueprints so far. And Dark Aether's not that great on it. I think it looks better than the Atomic. The Atomic just kind of looked weird, but once again, it's just the Dark Aether camo in this game isn't the best. It's not the worst. It's definitely better on this variant than some of the other variants we've seen in the past. And yeah, not feeling it so well in Type 100 either. Here's the Katana on a brighter map. This actually has the Atomic camo on it, but you wouldn't know it because unfortunately the coverage doesn't work here whatsoever. But overall, even with the camo coverage on it not being great, this thing is still really cool and fun to use. Here we go, Warzone testing time. This is what the Mechagodzilla operator looks like in Warzone. Now let's see what the camos look like on the weapons. I'm pretty excited for this. So the gold camo on the burst weapon, dude, that actually looks sick. And the gold is working properly. Look at the barrel. Even the barrel is fantastic. So we'll load these in game. Here's the diamond camo. Here is the atomic camo. Unfortunately, zombie camos have not been added yet, so we can't test those. Go ahead and test the Type 100. And yeah, this weapon's bugged out, so we're not going to be able to load in game. We actually have all these camos unlocked, but Warzone's been bugged since the camos have launched. And there's some weapons I just can't apply camos to, this being one of them. It does look pretty cool, though. I think the gold looks the best, but we're not going to be able to load in game with those. But the Katana, I want to see if the Katana is also bugged out in here in Warzone. So yeah, it looks like we can't use our camos, but no, the camos actually apply here in Warzone. But that's interesting. It's got a little bit of gold on the handle, so it does work kind of in Warzone, but it doesn't apply properly. This completely blacked out Katana is pretty sick. Here's the diamond, which, ooh, you know, I kind of like that. I really wish we could load in game with these. And here is the atomic camo. So it does seem to be bugged out. Hopefully it gets fixed in Vanguard sooner than later. Dude, I want to be able to load in with these. I want to be able to load in these so bad, but you can see bugged out. We have 5 of 5 challenges completed for this, but it's not working. Here we go. Come on, let's test out the dismemberment effect. There was a dude right here. There was a where? Dude, we're playing Ring Around the Rosie. We're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Ooh. Okay, so it just straight fries them and their body disappears. It didn't seem that noticeable over in Vanguard. That was super noticeable. Test out the tracer fire. Once again, just as vibrant here. Okay, step inside, please no. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is ridiculous. I really like this death effect on this. Coming in hot. Here we go. We can finally inspect these blueprints. Look at that, dude. This thing looks really good once you can inspect it with the eye and everything. Here is the Type 100 with the inspect. Kind of weird. It goes way over to the side, but still absolutely fantastic. Now, let's test out what... Ooh, we can actually test it without dying here. Here's the gold. Ooh, that's kind of sharp. That's kind of sharp. It doesn't seem to glow as much here in Warzone, probably because, you know, it's sunlight with the sunlight out, all that. And then here's the sword. Does it have the same red effect? Ooh, oh, wait. Okay, so let's do it, and then let's inspect it. Oh, it's got the electric effect, but the red glowy effect doesn't seem to be as noticeable. Well, maybe if we take it into a darker area, this is probably the darkest area. Ooh, wait. I think it does glow more red. If we can, all right, let's do it and then inspect it. Yeah, as soon as you inspect it, I think the red goes away. But if you're just slashing it here, in the darker areas on this map, you can see it. But overall, Warzone's just not dark enough to really see the red glow. But the red glow is there. Here's what, ooh. Oh, bro, that is hot. That is hot. I love this variant in Warzone being able to inspect it in these darker areas. Let's go back outside. So the red is there. This is what the diamond camo looks like on it. If you're inspecting it in the light, you're not going to see it. But you take this in the dark, dude, this thing turns into an animal. No, And finally, here we have the atomic camo on it. Once again, only going to be super noticeable if you head into a darker area. Buildings, you can kind of see it, but that cave really helped with the visibility of it. Overall, this is my favorite. Out of all three limited time bundles, the Kong bundle, the Godzilla bundle, I think the Mechagodzilla bundle is the best for your value. Think it's the best operator skin by far. All three weapons are pretty fantastic. This Itra burst is really good with camos, really good with pack-a-punch camos, and especially when you can inspect it here in Warzone, super awesome. The Type 100's also fantastic. The tracers are cool, but I think one of the best parts is this katana. This katana is just sick. Dude, I love melee weapons with special effects, and Vanguard's really the first game we've seen in a while to have like super wacky ones where it has like a red tracer effect when you knife with it. It's got electricity coming off of it. Now if they could just fix it to work with camos, I want to run around with a golden version of this. A golden version of this or a plague diamond version of this would make my day for sure. So yeah, that is my overall review. If I had to rate it, I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. It doesn't come with a Mastercraft. Oh, no. Doesn't come with a Mastercraft, but it is it's a very solid bundle. Let me know what your guys' opinions are. And keep in mind, we are doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway of one of these limited time bundles. The winner gets to pick whichever one they want. And if you want to enter, just go to the pinned tweet below, or the pinned tweet. Go to the pinned comment below and do what the tweet says. It's going to link you to a tweet. Same thing, it's going to be at the top of the description. It's going to be a link to a tweet, and just follow what the tweet does. But yeah, let me know out of everything in this bundle, what's your favorite? And if you could only get one out of the three limited time bundles, which one would you get? The Kong, the Mechagodzilla, or the Godzilla? Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I want to give a massive thanks to everyone who became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and an extra special thanks to those who've taken above and beyond and became an Unlock Plus member here on YouTube. We got the GOAT Positive Expert, the most OP Gobblegum ever, Round Robin, the 2X Trader Purple, the absolute legend Nick G, the massive Chad Noah, and the craziest story arc ever, Scar.